Scoutplayer Pop Cult fan here, and today I have a few more things I want to say about the Marvel Netflix universe and what I think about the shows that we have on Netflix so far. I want to talk about Daredevil Season 1, I want to talk about Jessica Jones Season 1, Daredevil Season 2, and the upcoming shows Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Defenders, Punisher. And I want to talk about it all as much as I can, because let's get this going. So stop talking and get this going. Okay, so my reviews and thoughts for Daredevil Season 1. Really good, amazing. Kingpin, my favorite villain so far in the MCU. And yes, as I'm mentioning in the MCU, technically the Marvel Netflix universe is somehow connected to the rest of the MCU. Now let's get down to business. Now, the character relationships in Daredevil Season 1 is amazing. The storytelling in Daredevil Season 1 is really damn good. And yeah, it's really good in terms of how the action as well is also really good. It's really grounded and really gritty, but at the same time it's very cool to look at, and that's what I really like about Daredevil. It kind of reminds me of Batman in a way, you know. Watching the Daredevil show, it sort of reminds me of wanting to watch Batman a little bit. You know, it has that Batman Begins feel to it, because it shows flashbacks every now and then, but I don't mind that, actually, for Daredevil Season 1. It works really well for the story they're telling, and it works really well for the Stick character, which is kind of like Matt's like ex-master, or whatever they call it. I really like Stick. He's a cool character. He's funny in a very, you know, like interesting way. I like the Stick character. You know, I like all the characters. They're easy to follow. You understand their perspectives. You understand Matt's perspective. You understand Wilson Fisk's perspective. What I really like about Wilson Fisk is they do a really good job telling his story and his point of view of what he thinks of the city. And we see these two perspectives of Matt and Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, just colliding with one another, and that really works for the Daredevil and the story that they're telling in Season 1. And that's my opinions for Daredevil Season 1. Now, what came after that, not Season 2 of Daredevil right away, but Jessica Jones, which I think did even better with its villain, because this is a villain that has almost like this godlike power who can control people's minds, and that is something that's very superhuman, but they show really well how to humanize that character. I forget his name. Kilgrave. His name is Kilgrave. They did a really good job telling his story, and it was really cool to see that. And it was really cool to see how they didn't go full-blown superhero with Jessica Jones. She's very grounded, and she's really strong, and she leaps tall buildings. I mean, I think in the comics she flies, but like on this show, like they ground her powers a little bit. You know, we see her, like, she's strong. She's really strong, and she leaps tall buildings in a single bound. You know, Jessica Jones is a pretty good show as well. It does, I think, a little bit better with the storytelling, I think, because it just has a lot more character dynamics that work really well, that continue the story. The character dynamics continue the story, and that's what I really like. And yeah, that's what I think about Jessica Jones Season 1. I don't want to give spoilers, but just my opinions, you know, of what I thought about that season. And it was really good in terms of how they dealt with that sort of humanizing these characters and introducing Luke Cage. It was also really cool, because Luke Cage is a friggin' he's I don't know, he's like Man of Steel African American edition, kind of. Oh, anyway, yeah, Luke Cage, that's an upcoming season, but first let's talk about Daredevil Season 2. Now, I really like Daredevil Season 2 as well, The Punisher is awesome. John Bernthal returning from Walking Dead as Shane. I really like the dynamic between the you know, the Punisher and Daredevil. I like their relation, the way the characters work off of each other, their personalities colliding with one another. The personalities colliding with one another, and it was really cool to see that in the first few episodes. And then later in the second season, we see Elektra, and I really like. I mean, I liked her, but at the same time, it sort of just like went into a different direction in terms of the storytelling. Like the first half of Daredevil season 2 is like focuses on Punisher versus Daredevil, and then the second half of the season, or midway through season 2, it just deviates into a different direction with Elektra and this other thing going on with with the previous character from season 1. What is his name? The ninja guy. I forget his name. But yeah, he's like the bad guy in the back half of season 2. It was cool to see that. Like, I like season 1 better. But I also really like season 2. But it does like deviate with the story every now and then. Like from the first half to the second half, and that's what I have to say about Daredevil season 2. Now, on to upcoming shows and what I want to see. Like Luke Cage, I'm excited for that. I liked the teaser that they showed yesterday. It had like this Harlem feel to it. Yeah, like a sort of like a, you know, focusing on like Luke Cage's a story of what's going on in New York City. And I think this Luke Cage series, I think it happens like before the events of the Jessica Jones season 1, but I'm not too sure about that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Luke Cage season 1 is like, it might be like events that happened before season 1 of Jessica Jones, but I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, I'm really interested to see that, and I'm interested to see if other characters from the other shows cross over into Luke Cage. I heard that, what's her name? Claire? Oh yeah, Claire. I heard that she will be appearing on Luke Cage, and maybe Jerry Hogarth, you know, from Jessica Jones. She appeared in season 2 of Daredevil at one point. And she'll also be coming back on Iron Fist, I believe, the Jerry Hogarth character. So yeah. Really excited for Luke Cage. Comes out in September, actually, September 30th. That's when it comes out on Netflix. All episodes. It's Netflix, so it's all episodes coming out in one day. So it's a lot of binge watching. And also Iron Fist, which I'm really interested to see. You know, I don't know much about Iron Fist. I go off of what I know from the Ultimate Spider-Man TV show. I don't know too much, but I know a little bit. Yeah, I'm interested to see like how they handle Iron Fist's origin story, and I'm interested to see how they humanize his powers a little bit, you know, with a tone of the Netflix Marvel universe. And I'm interested to see how all these characters come together in the Defenders show. And I heard that Defenders might be shorter than all the other shows, like it might be less episodes than 13. I believe that's true. I believe that the Defenders season 1 will be less episodes than most of the seasons of the other shows, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I'm excited for Defenders, definitely, because it'll bring together all of these other characters, all these characters that we've already come to know, and it'll be interesting to see that. It'll be interesting to see the Punisher as well. I'm interested to see what his role will be in Defenders, because like he might team up with Defenders, he might not. You know, he's not really a hero. He's not a hero. He kills people, so it's different with the Punisher. So I'm interested to see what his role will be on the Defenders TV show, and I'm also excited for his own series as well. I'm excited for the Punisher series, and yeah, so that's all my opinions on all the shows and what I'm hoping to see, what I'm excited for the upcoming shows. And yeah, that's all my opinions for the Marvel Netflix universe. Like I said, it is somewhat connected to the MCU, but not really, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they'll do crossovers down the line. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. So yeah, those are all my opinions. And yeah, that's my last video for today. I'm pretty sure I'll do another video tomorrow for when they drop trailers for the DC shows, you know, like Gotham, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow. If they reveal trailers for online tomorrow for those shows, I'll do a video for that as well. So look forward to that video for tomorrow. And if they show like a trailer for the Wonder Woman movie, if they reveal it at SDCC and then also release it online, I will talk about it, and just talk about my review of that trailer. If you guys want me to do that, I will. And yeah, that's all I want to do for this video for tonight. This will be my last video for tonight. I'll do more videos tomorrow for you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love ya. See ya later.